This is a tutorial on how to make a quiz using Google Forms. To do that, go to your Google Drive, click the New button, More, Google Forms. To turn on Forms, you're going to go to the Settings gear. And up at the top, there's 3 tabs. Change it to Quizzes. From there, there's some new additional features that you're able to turn on. You can choose when to release the grade after the student takes that quiz, or if you'd like to wait until all the quizzes are collected, you could do later after manual review. You would also choose this button if you end up doing short answer questions. What you send back to the student, there's some different checkboxes to choose. If you are concerned about what's being shared with the kids, so that they can't share it with other of their peers, then you may want to consider which ones you check. From the General tab, you probably also want to collect the email address. Choose how you want to do response receipts. You can always send them, or if the respondent asks for one to be sent. For a summative exam, you probably want it to be 1 response. If you only want our students to be able to take this quiz, make sure to click this checkbox, and then you can choose these as well. So I would choose these. To change the title of my form, I can change it right there, and if I click up here in the top left, that'll also change. You can change some themes if you'd like. You can change the colors, or down here there are different themes that you can pick. If you want to describe your form, you can add that. Other than that, you're going to start adding some questions. So the sample question I'm going to use is, what element is the main component of the sun? Then my choices are hydrogen, helium, carbon, and then let's say oxygen. Because we turned on the quiz feature, I can go to the answer key and I can choose the correct answer, which is hydrogen, and then I can change the number of points. If you want to go into some more advanced features, you can start working with this functionality. We'll go back to edit the question so I don't make a mistake, and then the easiest thing to do is to click this duplicate tab, and on my next question, I would change the text of my question and notice that there's a green check mark, so my correct answer will go right here. You don't have to use multiple choice. Checkboxes, drop downs also work well for the simplistic type of quizzes where you just want to have a right or wrong answer. You can definitely want to make this required. And then you can also add a description to the question, sometimes help text. I would put that there. This might be really useful if you have a modified version of your exam and you're trying to give that student some help. You could do shuffle option order too. I like doing that so that if 2 kids are working on this exam side by side, these options aren't in the same order, so if they're just quickly looking, they can't see the top button is the correct answer. Other features, once you have several questions going, you can go back to the settings menu, and from the presentation you can shuffle the question order so that these questions are presented in different orders. And again, if you have students sitting next to each other, that might help prevent cheating. When the students take this, they'll see a question like this. You can see that it's required because I have a star next to this one. I didn't make this one required, but these are both worth 1 point because I did duplicate. If I choose hydrogen here and I choose helium here, then I submit. This should be 1 out of 2 points, and I can view my score. Based on what I had checked, this is showing me what I responded with and also if it was correct. If you don't show the correct answer on your checkbox, you won't see this. So I hope this helps, and feel free to contact me if you need some help working on this process.